Good morning and welcome back to the Bevo Tech Pack. This is still Wolf19 playing on here, and I got something special to show you. As you can notice, there's a lot of Silverwood. Thank you, Mickey. There's a lot of Silverwood around me, and there is a reason for that, and I am not going to go into the details of how much of a pain in the butt it was to cultivate this many Silverwoods. I had to have people go far and wide to find them, and even then I had to spawn a couple in. Anyways, as you can see over there, this is purple, gunky, just nasty lands. So let's step right here, and you'll notice right there at the minimap, this is the Tainted lands. Well, there's a special reason why I wanted to show this off. I have been cleaning up the taint, and I looked on different walkthroughs and everything for cleaning up the taint, and no one's done it correctly. So here, I'm going to show you. One thing that you're going to need to make is going to be a crap load of the Ethereal blooms. And here's the recipe. Now, with this server, we've had issues. See, no matter what you throw in there, how much you put in, it won't work. The recipe on this won't work. It tends to eat the silver leaf, or whatever the hell it is right now. And, well, you don't get anything. So, I made a deal. I would go through the recipes and everything, attempt to make them each time, and if it didn't spawn, then I had to throw that stuff out and spawn it in. I don't know if I'm doing that wrong. I'm not going to show you because I am sick and tired of making these things. I wasn't even planning on recording this. It just happened. But anyways, let's get on, and I need to fly a little bit. Move over here, fly, things like that. From right here was all tainted. Here, let me pull up the map. You see this taint land right here was actually encompassing this. It was right through here. So yes, this works. One thing that you're going to need a lot of is going to be Silverwood trees. These trees can produce what's known as a pure node, which makes them very prized, by the way. But you get a pure node right there, and they slowly convert the land. Well, once you remove these, they slowly convert the lands into magical forests. And if you get enough of those, it will actually stop the taint from spreading. So, for me right now, why the Ethereal blooms can actually kill off the taint and stuff, it's a good idea to come back with as many Silverwoods as you can to try and fix the land a bit better. Also, let me see if I can even just show you. When you clean off the taint, you're going to get tons of flux. And there's no really good way to get rid of it, except waiting for it to decay. And when it decays, you can get some issues. I'm trying to see if I can't find one of those issues. Ah, frick. Ah, yeah, right here. It floats up, it can get trapped. So, one thing that I've noticed that happens is you get Thaumcraft slimes, or however you pronounce it, that spawn from it. You can also get water damage here, because it's heavy, just gunk. Oh, here's a little sapling that hasn't grown. You're going to need a hoe growth. And yes, I have made the hoe growth legitly. Here, don't believe me, let me pull this up. Here's all you need. it's pretty easy to make. And unlike bone meal and stuff, all you have to do is click, and we got enough pure node. It won't always give you pure node, I just have to say that. Oh man, there's more evil things. Those purple little dots that are moving, I don't know if you all can see. Let me fly up into danger land. Those are, whoop, damn you, Mickey. Those right there are just the little taint swarms, and they can mess your life up. I'm lucky. Here. Ow. Oh, yeah. You also get poisoned while on tainted land, so taint is just one of those things that drives me nuts. But as you can see, you pop a couple of these ethereal blooms, and they slowly start to make the taint and all decay. And it's a very slow process. The one thing that I've noticed is right here in the water is that it won't go away on its own. So one thing I've been having to do with this massive wax spike is go through, cut up these dirt blocks, find kind of like the epicenter or whatever you want to call it of these tainted water. Pop up, lag up. Again, people, you want better videos from me? Help me get a better computer. So, ooh, right over there. I need to move fast. Because this taint is still spreading. And I've been trying to slowly, and I do mean slowly, set up a perimeter. But it's one of those things that takes a while. So let's throw another bloom right there. What else would be good? Yeah, and this is what it does to the trees, okay? This stuff is bad news. And, yeah, when the crusted taint blows up from these things, it drops the flux. That's dog forest. I think, oh. Tainted goo. Normally I would keep that on, take it to my lab, but the goos, the tentacles, things like that tend to decay in your inventory. And when they decay, they infect you with stuff, and it's just not that good. Ooh, lag. Now, I plan to completely get rid of all of this taint. But with that said, there's a few issues, things like that. Don't really want to go into it, but I'm going to have to. Let me get beat up again. And for people wondering why I'm beating them with my crossbow, it does kind of the same amount of damage as my sword. Let me show you. This one does 3 4s. This one does, you're not telling me, 8. Right, just take my word on it. I have quartz on this, and yeah, I've been dealing with this for a while now. Got more tainted goo. Here you go. These are what they're spawning from. And I'm gonna let the tainted goo. There we go. Make sure I only have one. I'm gonna let it dissolve in my inventory just to show you. So one of the things with this is that you definitely want to set up a perimeter. Try and make sure that the taint does not spread first, which becomes pretty hard. And don't believe the wiki. This stuff I have pulled up a test world once where I just infected it with a bit of taint. It goes on. If you don't find this thing very quickly and nip it in the butt, it's going to literally pop up and ruin your server. So yeah, my crossbow does more damage than my sword. Lane Slayer. There we go. Alright. Let's toss one there. Put it right there just to show you. I was hoping to show off a tainted tentacle. Those things are very interesting, even if they are the bane of a Japanese schoolgirl. Yeah, and these things just don't give up. Ow! Alright. Let's eat some food from my lunchbox. Look. I'm gonna kill these things, I swear. I'm going to try to kill these things. I need to upgrade my sword and stuff like that with some quartz, but I need to go and find the quartz in the nether, and I don't really want to go back into the nether right now because I've had an issue with the zombie pigmen. There was a misunderstanding. I was trying to shoot a wisp. The crossbow bolt accidentally shot one of them and killed them, and it kind of pissed them all off. Anyway, this right here is a tainted spore, or what? Yeah, tainted spore. Ah, there we go. The dissolving goo just infected me with taint. They will spawn these little crawlers who are a... Really? I'm not gonna die in this. Please. This is why I consider the maker of Thaumcraft one of the biggest assholes. Just because of the taint alone. He made it so hard to clean up. I've cleaned up, I played games with reactors and stuff that have gone nuclear and left radiation. And radiation's easier to clean up than this crap. So anyways, this is kind of what it is. And you'll notice that the crusted taint has just been killing everything that it can. So one thing to do to stop it would be to come down here. Really? I'm getting... This is why I hate it. And you get so many of these swarmers. If it wasn't for the fact that I have an armored jetpack made out of steel and diamond dust, I would be getting wrecked. Where are they spawning from? And if you shoot it, it's still spawning stuff. Really? Whoops, did not mean to make that. Crap. I'm out of food. Which means that I cannot stay here. without food and everything, you don't heal, things like that, and I don't know. One thing I really wish any mod maker, any person who decides to add on to Thaumcraft, hear my plea, I beg of you. Make like a potion or something that you just toss and it instantly cleans up the blasted taint. God, I guess I should mention one last thing before I leave from here. With the taint and all, it doesn't matter if you keep clearing it out. Oh, here, let me show you. See how this slowly starting to clean it up? Anyways, it doesn't matter with the taint if you clean up everything on the surface, if you have a tainted node in a cave or something. The tainted node will just keep producing taint. And as the wiki says, it only goes so far. That's a damn lie. I've had complete worlds that have just been overran by taint. I've had total biomes obliterated. It is probably, again, the most asshole thing I have ever seen anyone add in a mod. And this comes from a person who has played Greg Tech, Thaumcraft, things like that. It drives me nuts. Because not only do you have to keep cleaning this stuff up, and then you have to deal with this, see, right there, there it goes. Not only do you then have to keep dealing with this flux and stuff, but it just keeps going and going and going and going and going. And I don't mean to sound depressed and everything, I just woke up, the coffee has yet to take effect in me, and I really hate Thaumcraft. I mean, damn it. Go away. Sorry for the loudness of the Enderman. Okay, with that said, this is still Wolf19. This has been cleaning up the tainted lands, things like that, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Bye-bye.